Spage, all right. Real life quality from the Spage. Who else we've got? Raymond is here. Mr. Barney is here. Happy Friday. It's not Friday, you know that. You do know that, don't you, Mr. Barney? You know it's Monday, don't you? I think it's get a little confusing around this time of year, but there you go. Peter's here. Mr. Graven is here with the chameleons. Great stuff. Hello, everybody. Right, okay. 7 o'clock is here. It snuck up on me rather quickly. I thought it was about 10 to, and then suddenly, oh, it's 2 minutes to. Quick, get it turned on. So it's okay. It's all right. Hello, Ms. Dove, and thank you very much for sponsoring. Well, yeah. Well, you're not really sponsoring because you're not a business, really, is the thing. But thanks for supplying us with a prize tonight. It's good stuff, right? I'm just trying. Why is this suddenly like this? Hey, man. Do I not have my thing on? Sometimes I just get confused. Sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't. And I'm left wondering what on earth. Is that it? Have I just got to do it like that? Right, okay. Hello, Pajero. Well, hello. Right, so 7:minute. I better get on with this. I'm a little bit late. Hello, quiz family. Yeah, that's what it's like, innit? We quiz family. Hey, yeah. I got all my questions with me. We're going to do a quiz. Got loads of great prizes. I better tell you about the quiz tonight. So give us a share, please. That's what I'd like you to do. It's not just because it's me. You get a point as well if you share the quiz. Which is what I'm trying to do right now. Just nipping over to Twitter here. I've got too many windows open, haven't I? Right, okay. Copy and then paste and say, let's see, quiz starting right now. I can't think of anything more salesy than that. The quiz starting right now. So that's going to have to do. And Facebook, I'll just quickly do that, do the same thing. On the personal, quiz beginning right now, and then paste, and then post, and then right, I turn those ones off. Right, thanks very much for coming along, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, come on, just there we go. Right, thanks a lot for coming along, folks. Hello, Brian. Hello, James. Hello, Janice. Hello, Raymond. Quiz starts soon. Right, okay, if you've not done the quiz here before, it's really easy. I'm going to ask quiz questions. You write down the answers. It's just a pub quiz, okay? Who's doing the marking? You're doing the marking. You do the marking after every round. So after each round, I will tell you the answers, and you mark yourself. Obviously, this is wide open to fraud, corruption, and all sorts of political things like that, but I know you're not going to do that because you're regular folks. Plus, there's no big prize for for top score, so there's absolutely no point in cheating. You're only cheating yourself, to use the well-worn way of saying it. Don't shout out answers in the chat. That's what I'm looking for. So, everyone's just trying to answer the questions. So don't do spoilers, as they say. Don't put answers in the chat. The only exception to this is if I ask you for a bonus question, right? Sometimes I ask a bonus question. In that case, whoever's first to answer gets their name on the wheel of names. And that's where you win prizes. You've got to be on the wheel to win prizes. Hello, Denise. How you doing? Hello, Dr. Paul and everyone. Friend from England playing for the first time tonight is James. Well, hello, James from England. That's not terribly specific. I've been to England, and it's quite big. I could be anywhere. I could be Kent or Canterbury. Or anywhere in between. I wonder where James is. Is that James? Is that James? Is that James Headley? Because I don't think I've seen that name before. And oh, right, okay, now we've got some information. Newcastle, right, Newcastle. Aye, upon time. Thanks for the clarification. Could have been underlined, of course. Well, you're near one of our regular players, which is Mr. Spedge, Simon Edge. He's in Prudo, near Newcastle. So, but he lives in Dublin. Well, what the how the heck? What do you mean he's in Newcastle, but he lives in Dublin? What's going on? Crazy. I think there's rules being broken there somewhere. Last time we played was Friday here. The scores from Friday. Tom Nook, right on the top of the table. Scumbag College, I Am Smarticus, all on 76, right at the top. I categorised the scores by season from Friday. Summer's obviously the best season, yeah? We all agree. Spring's pretty damn good. Winter's the worst. Look at those winter teams. That is a crazy world, James. That's an accurate statement. Hello, Roger. Hello, Heather. Hello, everybody. Hire me to do a Zoom quiz, folks. You know, it makes sense. Oh, Deadpool. There's 1 week left for Deadpool to get your nominations in for April. I know Denise doesn't like it, but I'm going to keep doing it. So if you want to play Deadpool, I'm just going to put a link in just now. I'll do it later if anybody asks, but there's the link for Deadpool. You just have to predict the most famous person to die in any given month. That's the entries we've got so far for April. All right, look at that. Noel Edmonds. How about that? Sponsor tonight is Cross Borders Brewing. Yeah, there's some previous ones. There is the Spedge himself, right front and centre. There's Beeg. There's Mr. Doyle. Loads of winners. You win beer tonight. DP Quiz is the discount code. If you go to Cross Borders website, order some beer, delicious beer, then you can... Alright, I'm wondering why my face is flashing. I think I've worked out why. So I'm just going to move something. And yeah, that should do it. Right. I don't know if David's here. If Mr. Scanlon's here, he might be offering one of these books. Graphic novels for a prize. If he's here, I'm not sure if he's here. This is definitely a prize. Karen is putting up a load of books. The latest one is this, A Spool of Blue Thread by Ann Tyler. I don't know anything about it, but it's got a great cover. Look, there's a couple in a car. They're going from left to right. Looks pretty good. Discount code, that doesn't matter. Right, okay, I need to get rid of that. What time is it? 6 minutes past. That's okay. I try and hit the first question at 5 past, so I'm just 1 minute behind schedule. Not too bad. Right, let's go. Huh. Have I missed anything out? Oh yeah, Quizogeny. Sorry, I missed out Quizogeny. The feminist pub quiz fanzine. They've got one of their issues to give away tonight. David's not here tonight. That's fine. We'll get him when we get him. Is that about sewing? What, a spool of blue thread? I don't know. Yeah, could be. Karen might tell us if she's here. Right, okay. Sensational. Right, here we go. First round is the same letter round. Let's just get on with the questions. So which European country is mostly formed from the Jutland Peninsula? So the Jutland Peninsula is a geographical term, and it applies to which country in Europe? I don't know why I'm kind of flashing tonight. There must be some phase in one of the light bulbs that's reacting. Anyway, lighting, not my strong point. Number 2, in Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, what is the surname of the character who Elizabeth Bennet eventually marries? Ah, you got the marmalade. Excellent. Fantastic. Yeah, looking forward to Quizogeny. Yeah, you won Quizogeny on Friday. Big. I haven't got them yet. They're going to deliver them to me on bulk, and then I'm going to post them out to each of the winners. So you got hopefully get them by the end of the week. Number 3 is TV question. Which BBC television sitcom set in the Second World War was remade as a film in 2016 with actors including Bill Nighy, Michael Gambon, Toby Jones and Catherine Zeta-Jones? Alright, so it's a popular BBC sitcom, an old sitcom. It was set in the Second World War. It wasn't made in the Second World War, it was set in the Second World War. And it was remade as a film in 2016 with that list of actors. What's the title of that show? And indeed of the film. Number 4, remember, same letter round. All the answers start with the same letter. Question number 4, what 4-letter word connects cars racing down a quarter-mile strip with the English entertainer Paul O'Grady? So which one word that's 4 letters long covers those two things. Paul O'Grady and cars racing on a quarter-mile strip. What is the 4-letter word that connects those two things? Remember, if you've got the letter already, you've got the first letter. So you've got 25% of that answer for free. And number 5, last one in the round. Complete the title of this debut single by Jessie J. It got to number 2 in the UK singles charts in 2010. It's called Do It Like a something. So what's the missing word in the title of that song by Jessie J? It got to number 2, which is pretty good. So do it like a something. What is the something in that song title? Thank you very much, Mr. Doyle, for telling us that you're ready. That's the idea. Once you're ready, let me know that you're ready, folks. And then when I see enough of those, I'll know to move on. I'm going to quickly recap the questions. Here they come, just in case you missed any. So which European country is mainly formed out of the Jutland Peninsula? The largest part of that country is the Jutland Peninsula. Which country is it? I don't think these are too hard tonight. I think it's a fairly easy going first round. What's the name of the character who Elizabeth Bennet eventually marries in Pride and Prejudice? What's the sitcom, Second World War based, remade as a film with those people in it in 2016? Number 4, 4-letter word connects car racing on a quarter-mile strip with Paul O'Grady. Which word covers both of those things? And number 5, Do It Like a Something. Debut hit for Jessie J in 2010. Right, okay, loads of you told me you're ready, so I think you're all ready. So I'm going to go straight on to the answers. So you mark yourself, you understand this. If you've not been here before, you just get your pen, just give yourself 2 points for each correct answer here. Let's just knock out these comments here. Right, okay, here we go. So, did you get a letter? Yes, I think you did. I think tonight was pretty straightforward first round. Letter D for do not touch. Here come the answers. Which European country is formed from the Jutland Peninsula? That is Denmark. Oh yeah, Denmark. So there's Denmark broken down into its... See, Jutland's the main sticky out bit. Mainland Europe. There's some islands there. Zealand, Funen, Vensisothai. What the hell? Don't even know how to say these things, but that's Denmark. Looks like a lot of fun. Never been there. Number 2, Elizabeth Bennet, Pride and Prejudice. She marries Darcy in the end. Fitzwilliam Darcy, of course. Hey, bonus question. What's the title of a film that came out in 2016, which is a version of Pride and Prejudice and starred Sam Riley as Fitzwilliam Darcy? What's the full title? It didn't do too well at the box office. It's called Pride and Prejudice and something else. What's the something else? First person to answer that in the chat gets on the wheel of names. That is correct. Yep, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies is the correct answer. Emma, you are first on the wheel tonight for that great answer. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. An attempt to cash in on those 2 different audiences, but I think each audience decided they didn't want to see the other person's stuff, so they didn't bother. Aye, no, you're all right. You're in there first. That's the thing that matters. Yeah, you're definitely first with Zombies. Pride and Prejudice versus Zombies. Pride presiding. Actually, Natters was the first one to get it completely right, the whole title, so I'll put Natters on the wheel as well. No, don't take me to task if I don't do that. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't, right? So, then I complain. Right, there's 3 of you on the wheel. Fantastic. Okay, let's get the rest of these answers. So number... Oh yeah, this one is Dad's Army. I never really liked the original Dad's Army, and that just looks bloody awful. Bill Nighy is my least favourite actor in the world. I cannot watch films that have Bill Nighy in. I just cannot do it. I mean, fair play to the guy. He's got a great career and all that, but I can't watch him, you know. Right, 4-letter word. Cars racing on a quarter-mile strip and entertain Paul O'Grady. Drag. Yeah. Drag racing is those cars gunning down the quarter-mile strip. And, of course, Paul O'Grady is Lily Savage, drag artist. Before it was cool, you know. And Jessie J, Do It Like a Dude, is the name of her song. So you get 2 points for each answer, so 10 points for the questions. This is where you add on bonuses. You only add on bonuses if you've got these things. So if somebody on your team is a subscriber to YouTube channel, add 2 points. If you are not a subscriber, hit subscribe. Now's the time. As soon as you hit that button, you get 2 magic points. If somebody on the team has shared the quiz tonight, you get 1 point. Do it right now, you get that point. And you add 1 if it's your birthday. But I don't think it's anybody's birthday today. If it is, let us know. And there's the answers all together. Denmark Darcy, Dad's Army, Dragon, Dude. No, Gary, not Do It Like a Donkey. That wasn't... I don't think that was Jessie J. Do It Like a Donkey. Might have been the follow-up. I'm not sure. Do It Like a Dormouse. That's more like me. Didn't get a music one. Yeah. It's, I mean, it is tricky, I guess, if you don't know it. Do it like a... You got the D. Yeah, it could be Dormouse, could be Donkey, could be Dane. Do it like a Dane. Nah, I don't like Dad's Army enough to have thought of a bonus question for Dad's Army. I never liked the original show. I always thought it was really depressing, and it's supposed to be a comedy. It was like badly lit. I'm the one to talk about that, but it's Captain Mannering. That's the problem, isn't it? He's so dour. See, when I was a kid, I liked 8.5 Hot Mum. That was loads better. Funny, well lit, hilarious central character. You know, not dowdy at all. They're up the jungle. They're like entertainer men in the jungle. I'm glad you think so as well. Bill, you see what happened was, like, I liked 8.5 Hot Mum when I was a kid, and then I thought, when I grew up a bit older, I thought, right, maybe that's just because I was a kid. Maybe I like Dad's Army now because I'm more grown up, but I looked at it and it was still rubbish. And then I looked at 8.5 Hot Mum and that was still brilliant. So, Mr. Round, give yourself 8, Nick. Aye. Give yourself 8 out of 10 plus whatever bonuses. Okay, right, picture round, here we go. Oh, I've missed a birthday. Andrew's birthday. Mr. Bernie's birthday. Happy Bernie to you. Happy Bernie to you. Happy Bernie. Andrew. Happy Bernie to you. Great stuff. Right, let's get on with it. It was perfectly fine. There was no there was no problem with 8.5 Hot Mum. It's fine. Right, here we go. Picture round. Here we go. Question number 2. Making whoopee. What is the name of this 1992 film? It later spawned a musical. It's a close-up of the central character, the main character from this film, 1992. We're being hypnotised by Lift Me. Oh, I kind of forgot I've got background music on. I think I might have fixed my sound tonight. I'm going to do a phone-in tonight, right? I mean, it's pretty background. It's down at -30. I should be just... It's not too loud for anybody, is it? Let me know. Okay, happy birthday, Andrew, indeed. Yeah, thanks everybody for wishing him happy birthday. All right, famous chap. Number 2, who is this young man? He grew up to become one of the best known people in the world. He died in 2006. Perfect sound, right? Thanks very much. Oh God, here comes Sean's jokes. What goes with coronavirus? Lyme disease. No, that's 2 horrible things. Like, cause Corona beer. Is that it? Like a wedge of lime. Is that it? That's poor. Even by your standards, Sean, that is pretty low. That's bad. There's a button I can press here to put user in timeout so that you can't post again. If you do a joke as bad as that again, I'll press that button, all right? Number 3. What kind of animal is this? Is it a leopard, a jaguar, or a cheetah? So what type of thing is that? A leopard, a jaguar, or a cheetah? What's going on? Okay, number 4. Yay. What kind of vehicles travel on this device? It's easy to avoid, Sean. All you've got to do is not post a joke that bad again. Okay? That's how you avoid that. Should be fairly easy to avoid. Number 5. Oh, check this out. This is great. What does the SSCUP stand for? Now, this is a logo of a political party. I can't remember the detail. It was they had an MP elected, or an MSP, Member of Scottish Parliament, in 2000. I'm just trying to remember what year it was. I think 2011. Was there an election that year? 2011 or 2006. One of those, round about then. They had one person elected once on the proportional representation. Name of the party is the SSCUP, and they've made this incredible logo out of it. Probably the greatest political logo of all time. In fact, there's no debate. It is the best. But what does SSCUP stand for? Remember, they were popular enough to actually get a member elected, I think, for Central Scotland or something like that, on the list. You know what I mean? So SSCUP, have a guess at that if you're not quite sure. They represented quite a large group of people, and that's how they managed to get one seat. But it didn't carry on. It was just for one term. Anyway, a quick recap. So name the film, right? 1992 film. There's a close-up of the main character. Later became a musical. Who's this guy? By the time he died, he was one of the most famous people in the world. He died in 2006. That photograph was taken some years before, possibly in the 50s or the 60s, maybe. Number 3, leopard, jaguar, or cheetah. Number 4, what kind of things go on that? It's a device for moving vehicles or transportation units. I'm not sure if vehicle is the right word. But what kind of things go on that? And then number 5, SSCUP, greatest party political logo of all time. But what does the SSCUP stand for? Okay, you tell me when you're ready. A couple of difficult ones in there. Sean's either self-censoring or he's testing out to see whether I've blocked him or not. He's just, after posting the world's worst joke, he's now posted a dot. I think he's just experimenting. I've not blocked you. Oh no, here he comes. Oh no. What's this? What kind of dog does Dracula have? A bloodhound. This is quite a good chance for me to test this feature. Put user in timeout. Right, okay. That's it. It's slightly unfair, Sean, because that wasn't so bad, but I've put you in a timeout. I just want to see if it works. It says Sean McDougall was blocked for 5 minutes. There you go. You can't post any shite for 5 minutes now. Whereas that's just funny. Ah ha ha ha. How did Dracula get rich? Bitcoins. I think it is the first person to get a timeout. I've never really had need to use it, but you know, it's worth knowing how these things work. So it's just a wee, and put them on the way. Aye, okay, yeah, fair enough, Sean, because you might miss a bonus question, so I will put you on the. I'll put you on the wheel in exchange for testing my timeout device. That seems fair enough. Okay. I think you're all ready. You all ready? Let's get on with the Let's get on with the answers. 2 points for each of these. Here we go. So number one is, you know, it's Whoopi Goldberg, yeah, so the clue's in the title there. It's Sister Act. Sister Act. She witnesses a murder and then she has to go and become a nun to avoid or for witness protection, something like that. Total madness. Quite good film, actually. I never saw it till a few months ago. Turned out it was alright. Number two, who's this fairly dapper looking young guy, quite a good looking guy, but he died in 2006 on the end of a rope. It was Saddam Hussein. That's mad sad. The unlimited autocrat of Iraq. Okay, no, if you get timed out, like, you know, because you've been bad, then you're not going to get on the wheel for that, because that'd be a stupid incentive. That's a cheetah, okay? Number four is, of course, canal boats or barges or, you know, vessels, whatever you want to say, stuff that goes on canals. It is, of course, the Falkirk Wheel, one of Scotland's major things. Number five, check this out, SSCUP, easily the greatest political party logo of all time. Scottish Senior Citizens Unity Party. I mean, I'm only half joking, you know what I mean? That's a good logo. And it says a lot of stuff. It says, look, we're pie-eyed because we're a bit drunk because we're old. We're happy, we're not a threat to anybody. Compare that to another circular logo, that of the Nazis, you know, it just strikes fear in your heart. You know that this lot aren't going to get out of control and start taking away your rights and putting people in camps, the SSCUP. You just one look at that logo and you're like, ha ha ha, yeah, that'll be alright. Oh, here we go. Citizen is spelt wrong. Yeah, you're right, citizens. Right, well done. Fat Boy got sick. You are on the wheel for that. Remember, folks, that is the deal. If you spot a mistake on the presentation, Fat Boy got sick. There, I've typed you on the wheel. And if you're the first to point it out, and if I don't spot it, then you get on the wheel. So well done. So anyway, there's the answer. Sister Act, Saddam Hussein, Cheetah, Canal Boat, Scottish Senior Citizens Unity Party. If you got it exactly right, the last one, give yourself 2 points. If you knew it was something to do with old people, give yourself 1 point. You know, if you got it right, but not quite right. If you understand what I mean. Let's get high on Sonata Jen. Right, how you getting on with this one? A couple of sixes. There's a 10 for Marion. All right. 8 for the Heeds of Mints. A couple of others if you spotted the citizen's mistake, but Fat Boy got sick was first with that information, so they got on the wheel for that one. I don't think they were Tories, exactly. The guy who actually got elected, in fact, yeah, nah, that's not a good bonus question. I'll just tell you, he was a director with Motherwell Football Club. Can't remember the guy's name. I'll ask you this for a bonus question. What year did Saddam Hussein become the president of Iraq? I think I know the answer, but I'm just quickly looking it up so that I can check your answers. Yeah, I was right. I would have got that dead right if I was in a quiz. Let's have a look. 87? No. 11,990? No. 1979, Sally Happy Gang. All right, very good. 1979. There is footage, and I urge you to watch it because it's absolutely mental. There is footage of Saddam Hussein conducting a coup against political leaders of the Ba'ath Party. A purge, actually, rather than a coup. He's already in power, but he decides to have a purge. decides that there's been a conspiracy against him and he's going to like get some guys taken out and shot. And they're in a hall. They're in a theatre. It's a Ba'ath Party meeting and Saddam Hussein's down the front. And he starts calling out the names, or there's a guy who does it for him, but he's calling out the names. And as they call them one by one, the soldiers come and take these people away. And it's like, it's like live purge. And it's on YouTube. It's amazing. Worth a watch. It wasn't John Boyle. No, it was, he was a Motherwell chairman, but it wasn't John Boyle. Can't remember the name. Anyway, let's get on with it. I can feel myself stalling a little bit, so let's get on with it. Do it like I do. Do it like I do. Sound round, right? Okay. So here we go. It's voices tonight. Gonna play you 5 voices. You got to tell me who they are. Okay, simple as that. Now let me just go and get over to iTunes. Stop the background music. Get on to tonight's voices. Go and turn the volume up on the mixer, and we should be all set. So you'll hear 5 voices. Just identify them. Of course, all the answers are on the list over there, so you just got to pick them off the list. Here is voice number 1. Someone who's being a little bit patronising.
Cycling, even hill walking, just stuff where people are living to 100. And it'd be great if everyone, unless you want your last 30 years to be really staggering around, no, just get out there, because it's what these bodies are designed to do. They're not designed for cake and PlayStation.
There's a celebrity telling me what my body's for. How utterly patronising. Right, okay, number 2 is talking about changing the world and being dyslexic.
Yeah. Can I be honest? As far as fixing the world is concerned, I have no idea. I'm not an expert on fixing worlds. I'm dyslexic. So I get confused what letters stand for. IS is BLT, AA, BUPA. See, they're all the same to me. I usually can't tell who the good or the bad guys are.
I can't tell who the good or the bad guys are. Yeah. Usually it's pretty obvious. Person number 3 is an optimist.
I am an optimist, you see. A huge, great, bearded, smiley optimist with a sunny disposition and a can-do attitude. And that's what I try to get across in this book.
In this book. Now, who is the optimist there, number 3? Number 4, who is this?
We have the right policies on whether it's the NHS, whether it's investing in the economy. And as you know, the Tories are fatally split on Europe.
Cycling.
Oops. So that was a Labour politician there talking about how Labour have got it totally right and the Tories are split. Didn't really work out that way. And then the last one, no clues, just try and work it out from the context. Who is this? Oops. Oh, no. Right, okay, it's not working. Right, give me half a second. I think it's because I moved it. I'm going to play them through again anyway, so... Oh, hang on. No, I found it, I think. Right, let's try this.
Well, I have actually. I have got a strategy. I was a bit defensive on the last show. I sort of started talking myself out of answers that, frankly, I should have known and did know. So this time I'm going on the counter-attack and I'm going...
Okay, so that was the last one there, and I was saying no clues, just try and work out who it is from the context. Okay, now what are you lot saying? Because I was trying to work out my stuff. Oh, Sean back, nice one. Hello, how you doing? All right. What's blurred? Is the screen being blurry? Ellen DeGeneres should be no space after the... You're probably right. I'll look that up in a minute, Wilbur. I'm going to play them one more time. Here they are one more time. First one is a very patronising person saying... Try to tell me and you how to use our bodies.
Cycling, even hill walking, just stuff where people are living to 100. And it'd be great if everyone, unless you want your last 30 years to be really staggering around, no, just get out there, because it's what these bodies are designed to do. They're not designed for cake and PlayStation.
Cake and PlayStation? What a wanker. Okay, here's number 2. Who's this?
Yeah. Can I be honest? As far as fixing the world is concerned, I have no idea. I'm not an expert on fixing worlds. I'm dyslexic. So I get confused what letters stand for. IS is BLT, AA, BUPA. See, they're all the same to me. I usually can't tell who the good or the bad guys are.
That's sort of stealth funny, that is. Wilbur, I just checked out your thing. You're completely right, of course. So, Wilbur, I'm just typing you on the wheel right now for spotting that mistake. Okay, back to the voices. This is voice number 3.
I am an optimist, you see. A huge, great, bearded, smiley optimist with a sunny disposition and a can-do attitude. And that's what I tried to get across in this book.
Excellent, right. Okay, here's number 4. A Labour politician.
We have the right policies on whether it's the NHS, whether it's investing in the economy. And as you know, the Tories are fatally split on Europe.
Okay, that was number 4. And the last one, you'll get a handle on this if you just listen to what he's saying and work it out from the context.
Well, I have actually. I have got a strategy. I was a bit defensive on the last show. You know, I sort of started talking myself out of answers that, frankly, I should have known and did know. So this time I'm going on the counter-attack and I'm going...
Cycling.
Okay, that's the voices. There's a couple of things to check out here. Sam's saying that Diane Abbott has 2 T's. You could well be right as well. Let's have a look. Diane Abbott. Yeah, you're completely right as well. Sam. Get it on the wheel as well. Sam Ruddick. There we go. Okay. A couple of people are saying it's blurry. Is there anybody who's not been able to see the list of names? Or I can see a couple of people saying it's ready. They're ready, so it must be okay for them. They must have been able to see the names, yeah? Is there anybody who cannot see the names? Because if so, I could type them into a comment maybe. Not blurry here. It's all good. It's okay here. It's okay now. Right. Okay, fine. All right. Just tell me if you're ready then, and we'll get the old bing bong sorted. Well done at Wilbur and Sam for spotting those typos. Well, mistakes actually. No, more just mistakes than typos. All good. If it's blurred, refresh the page in the browser. I have had that before. So that's there's a good tip from Richard. He's talking about F5 if you're using a keyboard or... Yeah, all right, okay, let's go. You're all ready. Let's do it. So this voices, here they come. So the first one tonight was Eddie Izzard. Blah, 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 telling people what to do with their bodies. I mean, like, it's good. It's hard to square that one because it's good advice, but also like it's as if he's the first person to think about it. So yes, I would agree with what Karen was typing a few comments ago. A horrible guy. Number 2 is Ruby Wax. Don't know a lot about her, you know, other than the obvious persona, but quite like her. Number 3, Brian Blessed. You know, Brian Blessed. Number 4, Diane Abbott of the Labour Party. Spelled wrongly, but still correct answer. Thanks to Sam for spotting that. And the last one is... Oh yeah, what was he talking about? He's been asked, do you have a strategy? Well, I got questions wrong this time. Now I'm going to go for them. This is the guy who was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And he was on between shows, if you know what I mean. He was on for a couple of questions and then there was a break in recording and he came back to do the rest. And in the break, he managed to work out the cheating system with the other guy. And the voice you heard was Charles Ingram, the Major, who went on to win £1 million, but never ended up getting it because they worked out, more or less, that he was running a cheat with Tequin Whittock, who's one of the other names on that list. I think they should just give him the money for being smart, but hey-ho. He did run 49 marathons in 52 days, so that just makes him even more of an arsehole. I mean, telling me about health, and it's like then he's doing that to his knees. You know what I mean? Guy's a straight up prick. Don't like him. Yeah, Tequin Wittick was later on a contestant, but I don't think he went as far as the major. The major one. Actually, I don't know. I think the whole thing's on YouTube. I might watch the whole thing. You know, like the documentary about it. Full house in the sound round. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Some good 10s in that round. There's an 8 for Pajero. Let's move on. What we got now? Right, I better hurry up. I'm a wee bit behind schedule here. Right, Picto. It's the name of a band. I'm going to give you a picture clue. No shouting out here. Just try and work out the answer yourself. All right, and tell us if you're ready. Tell us you've got it or you're ready. Everyone gets 1 minute to solve this, so no shouting out. And here we go. You're looking for the name of a band from these picture clues, and the clock should start counting down now. There it goes. So you kind of need to know who these people are to solve this. A couple of people got it straight away. I would expect that to be the case. Miss Duff's got it. Mr. Edge has it. Mr. Doyle has it. Sean's taking time out from this round to give us some new jokes. What kind of tea is hard to swallow? Reality. Nah, no time out, Box. That's quite good. You think he went on just before Charles? All right. No, I thought he went on after, because the thing was he was in the fastest finger first seat. You know what I mean? Lots of you have got it. Yeah, Tequin Wittick was the coffer. Right, okay, lots of you have got it, so let's just give you the answer. Add 3 points to your score if you got this right. The answer for the name of the band is Pink Floyd, okay? So there's Pink on the left, the singer, and Floyd from the Muppets. Bonus question, get on the wheel with this one. What is Floyd's surname? Floyd, the bass player out of the Muppets. What is Floyd's surname? He has a surname. What about Raymond's joke? I missed it. I don't see absolutely everything. Sometimes they just go by a bit quick and I'm looking somewhere else, so I may have missed something. That's right. That is right. Absolutely fantastic. Pepper. Yeah, Floyd Pepper. So Michael is on the wheel for that one. I nearly typed Michael Pepper, but Michael Graven. There we go. Yeah, Floyd Pepper is his name. He's the bass player. Tends to be one of the main singers in the Electric Mayhem, the Muppet Band. Okay, very good. Nah, not Fairbanks. Not Muppet. Floyd the Muppet. Floyd on food. Very good. Okay, right. Let's crack on. Thumbs up, please. If you like the quiz, please like the quiz. It helps. Thank you very much. Just click the like. Doesn't cost anything. Lovely. Thank you. Right, pick 5 round. Yeah, that's her real name. Alicia Beth Moore, but I want the question, so let's move on. Right, this is going to blow your mind. This pick 5 round. Stand by for a mind scrambler. Dogs. Okay, nobody likes dogs. They poo everywhere. They bite. They just cause hassle and a nuisance. But some people like them. Some dog people like dogs, and they have dog shows. Notably, Crufts, the most famous dog show in the UK. And I've been to a dog show, and it's weird. Like all the different races of dogs, or breeds, I think they call them, have a competition themselves. Right, so you get the best sheepdog and the best poodle and the best Yorkshire Terrier. And then, so each one of them wins. And then they put all the different dogs together, and then they have, right, who's the best out of all these dogs? And that dog becomes best in show, gets a massive prize, big cup, loads of money. And they don't have normal names like Rover and Fido and and Poof. They have really weird names, these show dogs. So these are some dog names, but 5 of them are real names of dogs who have been best in show at Crufts. Pick the 5 that have. The other 4 are completely made up. All right, so 5 of these are real dogs that have actually won best in show at Crufts and therefore are the best dog ever that year. And the other 4 are made up. Well, you could guess everything, or you could just have a wee think about it. It's up to you, obviously. It is a barking mad round. Woohoo! Beating at Crufts, nice one. Like, I don't particularly like dogs. It's not like I dislike dogs. I'm okay with dogs. I'm just not a massive fan or enthusiast. But I did go to a dog show at Ingliston, and it was pretty weird. I don't think there's any links to Saddam Hussein in this round. Unless I'm missing something. Well, you know, Louisa knows one. This probably puts you ahead of most of the players tonight. All guesses, ready. See, you can be a little dismissive when you're saying, oh, this is just guessing, but, I think there's something internal in your brain that will know which ones are good ones and which ones are totally made up. But it looks like you're all ready. Is anyone still thinking? Saddam Hussein liked dogs. All right, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I know a lot of people do. Very popular, the old dogs. My pal Simon from round the corner, go walking with him. He's got a dog. He's always got his dog out. It goes all the time. Hey, Sean. Right, Sean, that's enough. I'll put you on the wheel for that joke. There's 1 comedy slot on the wheel per night. You've just earned it. That's a good one. Why are dogs not good dancers? Because they have 2 left feet. That's amazing. Absolutely sensational. Right. Okay, let's get the answers. I think there's a few if you don't want to spend too long on this one. Right, here we go. In no particular order. Iraqi Fabulous Willie. The guy who owned that dog, or woman, or don't know who it was, could legitimately say he had a fabulous Willie. Woo! I'm just trying to get a bit of... he was a Tibetan Terrier. 2007. Zentar Elizabeth was a Lhasa Apso in 2012. Best in show. Top Score Contradiction was a winner in 2002. This is my favourite. Oh no, Montravia Tommy Gunn, 1985. And this is my favourite, Osmillion Mystification. And the rest are just bollocks. Just made them up. So, how'd you get on with that? I realise that's a ridiculous round. I'm sorry if that's ruined your Monday. As a left-hander, I object to that joke. I'm left-handed, Jonathan, so I'm ruling it okay. I'm using my left authority. Did you know I'm left-handed, my wife's left-handed, and our kid's left-handed? The odds of that are 55 billion to 1. That's maybe not exactly true, but close, you know. You got fooled by the Dalriac Firestorm. Nice one. Not sure how, but 2 out of 10. That's fantastic. Matthew, that's the lowest possible score in the round. It's impossible to get 0 out of 10 in this round. So you've got the lowest possible score. Well done, Matthew. A wee round of sympathy for Matthew. Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. Right, bonus questions to get on the wheel. Which of the 5 dogs that are circled is this? It's more guessing time, but which dog is that? Look at the state of that dog. Which one is it? First one to correctly put the name in here. You can't get 0 because there's only 9 answers. Iraqi top scorer Montravia, Zentar. No. Yes, it's Osmillion Mystification. Oh, Gary was first actually. Oh, or was he? Hang on, did it jump loads? No, it's okay. Right, Gary got that first. That's Osmillion Mystification. And which one's this? Don't worry, this is the last one, but which one's this? No point typing sad faces, just get another guess on. It is, Nick, yes, it is top score contradiction. Fantastic. Great stuff. What a joy. It's the first time I've ever enjoyed dogs. It's that quiz round. Right, okay. Team of the day! Team of the day! It's the team of the day is Viva La Viva. Right? Andrew Burney, it's his birthday and their team of the day. So you add 2 points to the score, Viva La Viva. Why are they called Viva La Viva? Because Hazel, pictured down the background, has just done her PhD. And you have to perform your Viva or submit to your Viva or, you know, highlight your Viva or whatever the technical term is. But you got to defend it. I think that's the term. Prosecute it, defend it. Something like that. So Hazel and Alice, there in the background. Andrew sent this picture in himself, so he's got the important people tidy in the background. And he's got himself and Sophie up nice and big, right up the camera. Bit of social distancing photography at the Botanics. Very nice. Viva la Viva! So well done. 2 points for our team of the day. If you want to be team of the day, then get in touch. Send me a picture. Send me some names. Tell me about yourselves. So they are today's team of the day. Yeah, it is hard, isn't it? Yeah. It's, mind you, they got timers. Anyway, look, it's 1951 and I've got 2 rounds to go. Let's get on with it. I don't think Ollie's here tonight. I've not seen Ollie. Has anyone seen Ollie? Because it was Ollie that suggested this tonight. It's the highway code 50-50 round, all right? Here we go. Two bonus points, not 5. Two. One for your birthday. 2 points for team of the day. Right, anyway. Highway code. When was the highway code first published in the UK? 1931 or 1951? It's about highway code. Might, possibly, if I'd seen it, I never saw it. Gary, missed it. Number 2, how many cars are shown on the UK road sign which warns that queues are likely ahead? So, there is a sign, there's a standard warning sign that you can see saying queues likely ahead, and it's got a picture of cars lined up. How many cars are lined up in the picture? Is it 3 or 4? Okay, number 3. In the UK, what name is given to a specialised road crossing, which is made specially for horses and their riders? Is it called a Pegasus crossing or a pony crossing? All right. What is the name of that road crossing? It's a specialised type of road crossing, specially designed for horses and their riders. So is that a Pegasus crossing or a pony crossing? That's question number 3. Highway code, baby. Number 4. Is a car towing a caravan allowed to drive in the outside lane of a motorway? Yes or no? All right, gotcha. Understand. So, yes or no? If you're towing a caravan, are you at any point allowed to go in the outside lane? Yes or no? And the last one, number 5. So if you have a breakdown, you should have the little sort of reflective triangle in your boot. According to the highway code, how far behind your vehicle should you go down the road to set up your little warning triangle? 45 metres or 90 metres? How the hell you're supposed to work that out, I don't know. You're supposed to be good at estimating distances. So, according to the highway code, how far behind your vehicle should you place the emergency warning triangle if you break down? 45 metres or 90 metres? Yowza. Right, okay, so here we go. Quick replay of these questions, 50-50, just choose the right answer, and then we can get on to double or bust. So when did they actually come up with a highway code? 1931 or 1951? When was it first published? Number 2, queues likely ahead is the sign. How many cars are on that sign? 3 or 4? What do you call that thing? I say that as if it's common. I've never actually seen one, but a specialised road crossing for horses and their riders. I've seen photographs of them now because I looked this up, but never seen one in real life as far as I'm aware anyway. Pegasus crossing or a pony crossing? What's it called? Are you allowed to tow a caravan in the outside lane of a motorway? Yes or no? And how far behind the car do you have to put your reflective emergency warning triangle if you break down? If you can't get the car off the road? 45 metres or 90 metres? Right, okay, everybody ready? I read that a couple of months ago. Not necessarily going to remember it. You should be able to just judge your distance. I know, but who does, you know? I mean, that's very sensible, Brian, but I mean, presumably you're going to be under a bit of stress having just broken down on the road. You know what I mean? It's going to be a wild guess, isn't it? You're going to run down the road and put it roughly where you think it is. Right, anyway. 50-50 answers. Here we go. So, when was the highway code first published in the UK? 31 or 51? Correct answer is 1931. All right, they started putting it together in the 20s. It was based on behaviour that had sprung up amongst motorists in London. They kind of worked out a system of doing things. And the government thought that'd be a good idea to get everyone doing that, so come up with a highway code. So 1931 is correct. All right, the queues likely ahead, that is 3 cars. There's the sign. Queues likely. All right. 3 cars. Total backup nightmare. I'm the same, Denise. I don't drive and I don't have a dog. So yeah, I'm feeling your pain, but also not because I wrote the questions, so I know the answers. Number 3. Oh yeah, the specialist horse and rider crossing. They are called Pegasus crossings. All right. Look at that. They're real. They have the weight button right high up on the stick because you're on a horse, so you know, especially high up on a stick so riders can reach it. And motorway, are you allowed to take a car with a caravan on the outside lane of a motorway? No. Not even if it's all crawling. Just no. Don't do it. Not allowed. And the last one, so how far do you have to suddenly estimate in your mind despite going through the trauma of breaking down in a car on a road, which must be absolute murder? It's 45 metres. I saw Nick suggesting that a pace is about a metre, so you just do 90 paces, or it's just less than a metre to do 100 paces. So, but of course the answer is 45. So the thing is, Nick, you'd have to take like little half steps and just do 100 of those. Wanted it to be Pegasus, but didn't believe. Yeah, there's like 8 different types of crossings. Pelican, Pegasus, Penguin, something else. Can't remember them all. I don't think that's true. I read that straight off the highway code side. Highway code site. Simon, I wrote these this morning. And I got that straight from the horse's mouth. I'll go and check it afterwards, but let's get on with the last round. No, I see what you mean. That makes sense, but like I said, I got that straight off the website. I will check it right at the end. Remind me after the double or bust to go and check it, but let's get on with the double or bust right now. Okay, so nice one, Sally Happy Gang, 10 out of 10. Aye, Puffin and Pelican, that's some of the other ones. Yeah, that's right. Toucan. For pedestrian and cyclists, Toucan Cross. Is that why it's called that? Really? Or is that just some mad joke? Is that a Sean McDougall? 2 lanes are a dual carriageway. Well, you see, I was learning something today. No, a motorway can be 2 lanes, and a dual carriageway doesn't have to be 2 lanes on either side. A dual carriageway can be a single carriageway, but on each side. But the thing that makes it a dual carriageway is that there's a division down the middle to separate the 2 things. That is the meaning of a dual carriageway. Anyway, roads. Who needs them? Right, there's all the answers. Right, double or bust, you know how this goes. You get 4 points for a correct answer. This is the last round. After this, I'm going to get you to upload your score. And then we're going to do games for names, and then we're going to be spinning the wheel at 8:30 for the prizes, super prizes. This round is double or bust. You get 4 points for a correct answer, so you can get 20 points if you get them all right. Amazing. But you run the risk of going bust. Oh no! Which means that if you put one wrong answer, you get 0 points for the round. To avoid getting bust, and that is bust, you can leave blanks. You don't have to answer every question, all right? You choose which ones you're going for. Ready? Ready, 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 ready. Here we go. Number 1, which British spy novelist wrote the Bernard Sampson novels in the 1980s, including Berlin Game, Mexico Set, and London Match? So that's 3 different books: the Berlin Game, Mexico Set, and London Match. Collectively known as the Bernard Sampson novels, that came out in the 1980s. What was the name of the writer? Okay, so these are just straightforward but difficult general knowledge questions. Number 2. That's a typo. Don't pull me up on that because I've spotted it first. So there should be no in there. Just which South American country, which country in South America, you know what I mean, has major wine regions called Mendoza, San Juan, Rio Negro, and Salta? So ignore the grammar in there, but you know what the question's saying. Name the country. Country in South America with wine regions called Mendoza, San Juan, Rio Negro, and Salta. I wish I had time to dig into the chat because it's all pretty good. Pelican, actually, Pelican. Pedestrian like controlled crossing. Great, 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 great. Road crossings chat in the chat. Number 3, which British singer recorded singles including Take Me Home and Murder on the Dance Floor? They were both hits in 2001. And this singer also reached the final of Strictly Come Dancing in 2013. So, who's that? Name the singer. This singer had quite a lot of hits. Some of the big ones were Take Me Home and Murder on the Dance Floor. They're both hits in 2001. And then 12 years later, this person also reached the final of Strictly Come Dancing on the television. Who is this singer? Number 4, in the double or bust round, which ones do you go for? Which ones do you not? Back in 2012, which 69-year-old musician, 69 years old at the time, topped the bill at the Queen's Diamond Jubilee concert in June 2012? So that was like peak Britain, wasn't it? Queen's Diamond Jubilee, London Olympics, everyone's waving flags, having a great time. No COVIDs, no Brexit. That was before even the Scottish independence referendum. It seems like a simpler time. But which 69-year-old musician topped the bill, was the headline act at the Queen's Diamond Jubilee concert in that year, 2012? And the last one, number 5, is quite often a year question. Not tonight, though. But it's still got a bit of tolerance in the answer. So within 2 inches, which is about that. What is the diameter of a basketball hoop? 69. The act we're talking about was 69 years old at the time, Andrew. Okay. So, yeah, 2 inches either way. So if you give an answer for this one, if you get it spot on or 2 inches either way, then you get the points. If you're further out than that, then you bust. So that is the question. What's the diameter of a basketball hoop? And before anyone gets all pedantic and technical, it's the inside measurement. So from inside the rim to the inside the other rim. Okay? This is a good one in the pub, because you look around the pub at this point and everyone's doing this. Like trying to size up an invisible basketball in their hands. Okay, right, balls are out at the Duff place. Jobson's going for 4. Tell me how many you're going for. I'm going to quickly replay these questions, then I'm going to reveal the answers. I'm going to get your scores very soon. So number 1 is the Berlin game, Mexico set in London match, writer, spy novelist. Name the writer. Number 2, San Juan, Rio Negro, Mendoza and Salta are all wine regions in which country in South America? Number 3, Take Me Home, Murder on the Dance Floor, big hits in 2001, also reached the final of Strictly in 2013. Who is that singer? Number 4, name the 69-year-old musician, 69 at the time, who was top of the bill at the Queen's Diamond Jubilee concert, June 2012. And within 2 inches, get within 2 inches, what is the diameter of a basketball hoop? Okay, not got a clue in the novelist. It'll be one of those ones where you go, all right, you recognise the name, but maybe didn't know it. The balls are in the drawers. The 10-inch mystique has broken down at House Chateau Casa de las Pejos. Triangulation, I'll go for 4. Hello, Heather. I don't think I said hello to triangulation before so far tonight, so hello to all of triangulation. Right. I'm about to show you the answers. Before I show you the answers, I'm just going to remind you that I run this quiz in the hope of getting some tips. I'm trying to feed my family until such time as the pubs open, and in such a way that pub quizzes could be viable, which might not be just when the pubs reopen, but hopefully within a couple of months now. Jesus Christ, I can't believe I've been doing this for nearly a year. So any tips that come in, extremely grateful. It's a hand-to-mouth existence here out in no pub quizland, but just about making it. So thanks very much to those who have donated and who do donate. I really appreciate it. I've just put the link in the chat. You can also find the link under the video in the description. Pay what you think it's worth. You don't have to pay at all, of course. It's free. It's on YouTube. You can do what you like. But if you... But, you know, if you went to a real pub quiz, it costs you tons of money to go out. And I'll leave it up to you. Thanks very much. Right, okay, let's get on with it. Here come the answers. The Eagles are going all in. Heeds of Mints are going for gold. Gannon, Tannen. Come on. Let's do it. Let's find out. Right, here we go. Here are the answers. Berlin game, Mexico set, London match. That's Len Dayton. Always saw those lying about when I was a kid. You go to any of your folks' house, their parents would all be reading Mexico set, London match. Kind of like James Bond stuff, you know. Right, San Juan, Rio Negro, Mendoza, Salta, they are all wine regions in Argentina. You might have got that if you can remember Argentina 78. Mendoza was one of the places that Scotland played. Cordoba and Mendoza were the two cities that Scotland played in. Oh, I see some bust. Heeds of Mints or bust. If you do get bust, folks, let us know what you put. Let us know which where it went wrong, because it's always interesting for me and for everybody else just to see where people are tripping up. There's a map. You get the idea. Argentina. Right, Murder on the Dance Floor, Take Me Home, Strictly Come Dancing. That is Sophie Ellis Bextor. There we go. There she is. Doing a rumba or something like that. Went for Chile. Yeah, I thought maybe some people would. Oofed. Which 69-year-old musician was top of the bill? It was your old pal, Paul McCartney, out of the Beatles. And the last one, right, up your hoop. 2 inches tolerance for this answer. So it's 18 inches, all right? So if you said between 16 and 20, then that's enough. That's close enough for the points. Outside of that, and you are bust. And that is one that people have got bust on. I've used that in the pub. Here we go. Here's the joke of the night. Police found a dead body in a French footballer's house tonight. They reckon it was murder on Zidane's floor. That joke was, it's celebrating its 25th anniversary this year. But it's still a good joke. 16 out of 20, that's good. Ms. Dove's gone for it, and customarily, 76, top score, boom shakalaka, there's no shifting. The Queen, 8 out of 8, gone for Viva La Viva. Now, how did it go? Got her 1, went for 1, and got 4 points, 52 in the end. Sophie guessed 3, we didn't go for. You should listen to that woman more. She'd tell you the right answers, and you're like, nah. Come on. Went bust on the basketball hoop. I bet he said too small. When I've asked this in the pub before, people go too small because they think about a basketball, and which is like that. What's that? It's about 12 inches maybe, and then they go, it's just a wee bit bigger. But it's like it has to be quite a bit bigger for the ball to. Otherwise, it would never go in. You know what I mean? 70. All right, nice work, Marion. 67. Thank you, Denise. Thank you for being here. Right, I really want someone to phone in tonight because I'm going to do the politics thing again starting on Wednesday. And I want to essentially test it. So if you want to phone in and play games for names, I've got lots of great games for names for you. So I'm going to put this link. Oh, I should put the link in for uploading your score first. That's what I should do. Let me do that first. Okay, score upload. Let's get your scores uploaded, folks. Oops. So I've just put in the link to upload your scores. All right. Click on that, put your team name and your score, and I'll make a league table for tonight's scores now. Buston 4 put Brian Ferry, meaning Brian May. Being rubbish at names of humans. Nah, the Queen wouldn't want that Brian Ferry. A wee bit too avant-garde for the Queen. See when the Queen saw Virginia playing for the first time on Top of the Pops in 1972. Well, on that night, Britain split into 2 camps. Half of the people watching thought it was the greatest thing they'd ever seen. Half of the people watching were like, I don't like it. And she was one of those. Gonna head off. Right, okay, thanks for being team of the day, Andrew. Great stuff. Viva la Viva. Well done, Hazel. Who is now... she can call herself doctor. I've got a way you can do that. It's a lot cheaper. It doesn't take as long. You know, ask me about it in a DM. Aye, Brian May was away up on the roof playing God Save the Queen on his guitar, but he wasn't top of the bill. Freddie Mercury being around, obviously, they probably wouldn't have been top of the bill because it's like a bit too close to the bone, a band called Queen being the main attraction. It's like, don't think Queen would too happy with that. Paul McCartney, safe choice. The Beatles, 60s, British, you know, bit Scottish, a bit English. I mean, he's all English, but got Scottish connections. Keep the Empire happy and all that stuff. So yeah, he was the safety choice. Thank you, Pajero. Right, come on, let's get someone to phone in and we'll play. If 2 of you phone in, we'll do live hangman. If 1 of you phones in, we'll do true or false. So where's my link? Here it is. Copy to clipboard. That's what I need. Because I think I've fixed my sound. So I'm hoping that someone's going to phone in. It's all going to work fine. And then I can start doing the politics quizzes again on Wednesday, which is where I'm going to get a prospective member of parliament from each of the main parties to submit themselves to a little pub quiz. Because, you know, if you're on the fence, if you're an undecided voter, because they're all the same, you know, pretty much, then you need something to help you choose. And the best thing to do is to run a pub quiz and see who's best at quizzing. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to try and do. Anyway, Mr. Jono is here. If anyone else phones in the next couple of minutes, Spedge is coming as well. Great stuff. We're going to do live Hangman. Everyone else, hang on. We'll be doing stuff in the chat soon. But let's get these merry gentlemen on. So, okay, Mr. Dial.
Yeah.
Hey, you sound good. Now, and there's Mr. Spedge.
Good evening, everybody.
Oh, you sound great as well. You both sound fantastic. Now, listen, everybody in the chat, tell me that it sounds okay. Last time I had anyone on, which was Jodie from the Green Party, bit of a disaster. Feedback, howling sound, absolute bloody nightmare. So I'm hoping that it sounds okay. So can somebody in the chat tell us that we're all right? Hopefully, to me it sounds okay. I've not got my speaker on here, and I think it should be okay. So I just want someone to confirm that this is all right, and then we'll get going. Oh no, you're doing me a fucking Jesus Christ! Are you both using headphones?
Nope.
Right, I'm going to do this one at a time. Spedge, I'm going to turn you off for a second and bring you back on, right? So just wait a second. Right, here's Jono. I've just got Jono on himself, right? Tell us a bit about your day today, Jonathan. We'll try and see if this sound is working.
Just an exciting appointment.
I'm okay, not the others. Intolerable echo. Right. I'm just gonna cancel this. I've got to work something else out because I've obviously not worked this out. I'm sorry. I'll see you both later. Right. Sorry, Spedge. Did you hear me there? It's just not working, so I'm just gonna can it. Okay. Sorry, man. Crap. I honestly thought I'd fix that. Right. I'm gonna have to go through the whole thing again and work it out. Anyway, let's play some games anyway, folks. We will survive. We will thrive. I don't know what it is. Obviously, I don't know what it is. If I knew what it was. It's, you know, I've changed computer recently, and it always takes me a while to get stuff set up and sorted out. Now, Hangman. Let's play Hangman, because I've got a few Hangmans kind of set up for you. All I've got to do is get it on the screen. Right, here it is. Thanks for telling me, folks. You could still have had them head-to-head in the chat. Ach, no. You know, the point of having them on live is to have them on live, you know what I mean? A good idea, but... No, that's fine, Gary. I think it was like that last time. You see, last time I had Jodie on, I persisted with it, which was probably a bad idea. It was probably unfair to Jodie and to me and to all of you as well. So I just wanted to test it, but obviously I've got to do some more testing. I'll be doing it right. Anyway, Hangman. You want to play Hangman. So here we go. You're looking for a song from 1976. Let's have a look at some of the letters you're shouting out. Remember, the first person to put the correct answer in the chat will get on the wheel. So... let's get rid of the comments. Let's get this on. So what we got? Mr. Doyle. Thanks for phoning in, Jonathan and Spedge. Sorry I couldn't make that work this time. I will be working on it. So there is an H. There's not an S. Gary's looking for a Y. Yes. There's Ys. Okay, let's have a look. What else we got? EAS. That spells ease. Oh, that's a big one. S, no, we've already had S. Someone's going to get this, I reckon. Then we had ETFGL. ET. Oh, we had E already. T. F. L. Someone getting this? Yay, that's right. You to me are everything. Sweetest song I can sing. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And it's Mr. McDougall. Mr. Hilarity. The Ken Dodd of the Northeast. Mr. Joke a Ratatata Minute McDougall. Nice solve, Sean. Good one. You to me are everything. Yay. All right, let's get on to the next one. You don't need to see all this. You know we're telling the truth. You to me are everything. Sweetest song I can sing, oh baby. That'd be good on the old kazoo, actually. Right, 2020 film. You to me are everything are. Yeah. Extra words. Right, give us some letters for this one, folks. 2020 film. Same again, just choose letters. It doesn't matter if the letters you choose are right or wrong. It's just to give me fuel. And, right, here we go. KRGSWK. No. RGSW. Then I can see HGTE. HGT. Oh, look, someone's going to get that. Someone's going to get that. Was there a T? Yeah. Someone's going to get this any second. Who's going to get it? Where's the comments? Here they are. Louisa's got it. Oh no, Spedge first. Sonny Hedgehog. It's like a typing malfunction. Look. You know what happened, right? Denise did that, saw it, right? And then came with Hedgehog, obviously, in the middle of typing two things, posting it. Simon was the first one to get it kind of full, and Louisa was the first one to get it all. So, with no mistakes. So I'm going to put you all on the wheel for that. So Denise is on the wheel. Simon Edge is on the wheel, and Louisa Jobson. 3 of you on the wheel for the price of 1. What time is it? 21 past. We're doing okay. I'll go. Time for another one of these. Sonic the Hedgehog is correct. Right? I don't think it's the sort of film I will ever see, let alone last year. Although, try to get out of my own head a little bit sometimes. 2004 film. Didn't know that. Didn't know Che Guevara's nickname was the Hedgehog. That's good. Like that, Gary. I might take a little note of that. The Hedgehog. Why is that? Is it because he used to sleep under bushes? Right, okay. Never mind Guevara just now. Here comes some more letters. Right, we've got DPS. O. DPSO. Let's try those. DPOS. Then we've got GLT. GLT. Oh, did I do this the other night? I think I did. I think I did this one the other night. I think I did this one on Friday and then forgot to move it out of the document. So somebody's probably going to get this straight away. But it's still valid. I mean, I started it. You know what I mean? W. Nah. She lives on the potato. No. She lives on the potato. Nah. K? I don't think so. E? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Sex Lives of the Potato Men. Aye, I did do this one already. And then Marion... Actually, Derek's the first one to get it, but actually nobody so far has typed it in properly. Just putting Derek's name in there. So close. First person who can get this all correct in the same comment, like properly. Sex Lives of the Potato Men. That's it. Colin F. Right, Colin, I'm pretty sure you were the first one to actually get that correct with no mistakes. So let's call it quits there. Let's get a bit of Where Am I on the go. You want a bit of Where Am I, don't you? You know what I've got to do? I've got to turn the labels off because I never did that. So just give me half a second. So I've got these Street View kind of setups here. I'm just going to turn off the labels so that you don't immediately get the answer when we tune in to it. Right, okay, I've got them all ready. Let's... Here we go. Marion says I typed it correctly. Let's just... No, you went for Sex Lives. Sex Lives with a V. That's the thing. Right, okay. I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. Here we go. Here comes a bit of Street View, and you got to say, where am I? What town or city are we in? Here we go. Yeah, but I mean, Sex Lives of the Potato Men has a incredibly low rating. We have got a correct answer for this already with no mucking about, no looking around. Gary's nailed it on. It's Kirkcaldy. All right. Absolutely sensational. Gary, that is, not Kirkcaldy. Kirkcaldy's just Kirkcaldy. Not much you can say about it. The best thing you say about Kirkcaldy is that it's where Jockey Wilson comes from, or came from. Dearly departed, you know. Father, son, 180. So, is it worth having a holiday there? You can certainly get good rates on accommodation in Kirkcaldy if you wanted to go to Kirkcaldy for a holiday, and you'd be quite close to some nice places. Like Leaving. See, I wanted that to go on for a bit because there was some good stuff down here. I wanted to go down here and have a look. See, I wasn't going to get as far, was I? Somebody was going to spot that. Look, the Kobana Cafe at the Cafe Kobana. Pizza, kebab, and burgers here at the Koba Cafe Kobana. Yeah, imagine living up there, right? That right there. You must have an epic view of the Firth of Forth. Basically, a great view of Edinburgh from up there. And then you're just out your door, down the stairs, straight in the Kobana. White pudding supper. Absolutely amazing. Right, okay, let's bid farewell to Fife and Kirkcaldy in particular. Let's get another one on. We've got two more Where Am I's, and then it's probably going to be time for the wheel after that. What we got now? Let's try this one. Where am I now? Yeah, I think holiday in Kirkcaldy. It must have been done. Someone must have done it at some point in history. What the exchange rate like? Well, when you cross the border into Fife, you have to hand over your pounds, and you get knives and potatoes. I think the exchange rate's pretty good at the moment. Not a lot of people coming over from Fife these days. Right, what we got here? All sorts. Oops, I should have been keeping track of this. Madrid, Kiev, Dublin, Moscow. No. Cork. No. Leith. No. Minsk, Munich, Belfast. No, none of these places. Berlin, Dusseldorf, Reykjavik, Cheltenham, Hamburg. Moscow, Amsterdam, Utrecht. Madrid, Bruges, Budapest, Berlin, Rotterdam, Dublin. No. Bratislava, Stockholm, Krakow, Nuremberg. Unbelievable. Very, very good. That's Fat Boy got 6. We are in Nuremberg, all right? Oops, seem to have gone down a side street. In fact, suddenly it looks a bit like Paisley. No, not quite. That's where we were. We were up there. Oof, God, street view's fast in Germany, isn't it? So well done, Fat Boy got 6 on. Do you know what that building is? It's a fairly famous building. Oh, man. I just want to go up the road and it sends me all the way down there. I wanted to get a more front-on view of this building. I better type you on the wheel before I forget. Fat Boy got sick. Fat Boy got sick. There we are. Nah, I don't know if it's the actual town hall, but that's not what it's famous for. Yeah, that's right. It's the courts. It's where they had the trials after the Second World War. So, Margaret Ann, I'll put you on the wheel for that. Margaret Ann MacArthur with M-A-C. Okay, right, I got one more of these, then it will be time to spin the wheel. So let's say cheerio to Nuremberg. I see that some of you, quite a few of you picked up it was in Germany. We had Hamburg, Munich, and some other places. Dusseldorf was getting guessed, but well done to Fat Boy got 6, who is Felix or Jenny usually, I think. Anyway, well done to them. They have gotten the right thing. Let's get the last one on. Where are we now? Last one coming up in just a moment. Here it is. Yeah, you did. You did, Simon. All right, I'll put you on the wheel for that as well. Oh, it's going to be a nice, big, busy wheel tonight. Loads of people on the wheel. Right, where are we? Auckland. No. Oh, God almighty. Look at that. Wow, 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 wow. New Orleans. Louisa, that's perfect. That's absolutely correct. I haven't done this one before, have I? That was well spotted. It is. We're in the back streets of New Orleans. God, that was fast. Great stuff. Right, okay, Louisa, type you on the wheel and then let's get the wheel on because it is time for Spinny Spin. It's just after 8:30. It's time to say adieu, bonsoir, arrivederci, and get it up you, get it down you to New Orleans, and we move to a virtual point in space and time. Halfway from planet Earth. Pardon me, halfway from planet Earth. Whoa. Right, I don't know what happened there. The voice is gone. But here's the wheel. Graham used to live in that house. Nah, never. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I think the voice is back. Temporarily disappeared there. Worse than Kirkcaldy. I'm talking about New Orleans. Yeah, it might be. It might just to finish me off, you know what I mean? I'm all right, I'm fine. I have felt a bit weird today, but that was a particularly strange moment with the voice. Right, anyway. Okay, right, here's the wheel. Let's get prizing. So the first prize tonight, the first prize in Colin Ensign and Chusall tonight is from Karen. And it is a book. And the book is A Spool of Thread, something like that. Let me just get it back here. See what it's called again. It's called A Spool of Blue Thread by Anne Tyler. So Karen's been putting up a load of books for prizes, okay, which means she gets on the wheel every time, you see. That's how it works. If you put up a prize, you get on the wheel. And but she's prepared to post these out to whoever wins it. So here we go. This is for The Book by Ann Tyler, a spool of blue thread. Here's the first spin tonight. Who's going to be successful? And is the computer man going to pronounce the name right? Let's find out. There's Sally, there's Wilbur, and there's Sam. Looks like Sam.
Sam Ruddick.
Yay! All right, Sam. A spool of blue thread. Okay, very good. Nice one. And we take Sam off the wheel. You can be on the wheel as often as you like, but you can only win once. Okay. Second prize tonight is Quizogeny. All right. Now, Quizogeny is a fanzine about feminism and pub quizzes. It is run by 5 women in Edinburgh, and they're a collective. So they don't go with individual names. They're just Quizogeny as a group. If you want to go and have a look at the stuff they sell, then you should. They've got an Etsy shop. And they are fighting the patriarchy one pub quiz at a time. That's what they're doing. So, let's spin for Quizogeny issue 3. They've done 7 issues altogether, and they're giving away 1 per quiz for 7 quizzes in a row, plus a badge. There's Derek, there's Colin, there's Margaret Ann, there's Karen, there's Emma. Is it going to go? Emma!
Emma Owenson.
Yeah, okay, cool. Very nice. Nice work, Emma. I'm just looking around here, make sure I've got something. Next prize here. So you'll get Quizogeny. You'll enjoy that, hopefully. Oh, me! Yeah. £100,000 scratch card. This is our next prize. Then after that, we're going to spin for the beer. The Cross Borders beer. This is for the £100,000. Let's see what happens. Spinny, spin, spin. Get yourself in. Right, Fat Boy, Sean, Gary, Louisa, Nick, Simon, Sean, Denise, Simon. Edge.
Simon Edge.
Yay. Now, I've still got your Buckfast that you won on Friday, Spedge, which I've packed up and taped up already. But I might just slit the tape, shove the scratch card in that to save on postage, and then tape it up again. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. So you'll get them both at the same time. Hey, right, okay. Now it's time for the beer. Oh, actually, I should have taken all the Simon Edges off there because there's more than one. Oops. Because you can be on lots of times, but you can only win once. You know what I'm saying? I think that's all the Simon Edges. If you come up against Speds, you're not allowed to win, all right? It's just 1 prize per person. Right, okay, here we go for the beer. Here we go for the beer. Here we go for the beer. Cross Borders beer. Brest Brewery in Scotland. Award-winning, only a couple of years old. Johnny from the pub. Brass Monkey. Cut out, did a degree, learned brewing, set it up, part of Gary. And they've done great. They've only been open a couple of years and they win prizes and everybody likes their beer. They are Cross Borders. If you go there to their website and you order beer and you use the discount code DP Quiz, then you get 10% off. So even if you don't win this beer in the next few moments, you can still get a good deal from them. There we go. There's a wee link and code posted in the chat. But here we go. This is for the spin. This is for the beer. For Cross Borders, here we go. Monday night quiz comes to a climactic, triumphant boom boom. Sally, Wilbur, Fat Boy, Sean, Gary, Louisa, Nick, Sean, Denise is going to be all the way. Louisa, clicking over. Ooh,
Louisa Jobson.
Louisa gets the beer, and it was so close. We were finally going to test whether Cross Borders would send beer to Dublin or not, which has not yet been tested. But Louisa's in Edinburgh, so there's definitely no problem there. I mean, the UK's been fine. I don't know what it's like sending stuff abroad now. Maybe a slightly more difficult than it was before. But anyway, we have an Edinburgh winner. It's Louisa. Well done, Louisa. So, well done to Sam. You've won the book. Well done to Emma. You've won the Quizogeny fanzine. Well done to Spez. You've won £100,000. I'll be slipping that in your bucky. And well done to Louisa, who's come up trumps with a beer. Nice one. And she's delighted. Fantastic. Oh, bad luck, Denise. Well done for getting on the wheel, though. Well done to everybody who got on the wheel and didn't win. Bad luck. But it was nice to have a nice busy wheel tonight. Loads of people on. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed the quiz. I'm Dr. Paul. Like I say, I do this for tips in the hope of getting tips. So if you've got anything, for me, then I'd be delighted to get my filthy mitts on it via that link there. All right. So a couple of quid is fine. Don't not put something in thinking it's too small and derisory. It's not. Everything counts. Thanks very much to everyone who donates, no matter what size that is. Thank you very, very much indeed. And thanks for keeping coming to the quizzes. I hope you're still enjoying them. We touched on this earlier. Like, I'll be going back to the pubs, right? Almost certainly. Hopefully sooner rather than later. To save myself. And there's some dates in May, which I need to look with a bit more carefulness. But it looks like it might be back in May. I don't know. It depends what the rules are for inside the pub. Because if you can only have like 3 people in the pub, then pub quiz isn't exactly viable. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll be back in the pubs soon. But no matter when I do go back to the pubs, I'm going to keep doing these online quizzes because I do enjoy doing them, and they're good. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, just a weird thing. Reunion party. It's going to be messy. You're all welcome, of course, no matter where you are based. Once the restrictions lift. I don't really keep up to date with what the exact latest restrictions are because it's pretty much meaningless to me anyway until I can go back to work. So I don't even know what the rules are at the moment. Like, are you allowed to travel to England, for example, or from England to here? Are you allowed to do that? Safe for the quiz, Sam. Safe for the quiz. Boom. Now, Sam's in Amsterdam. See, normally at this time, there's just under 2 months to go to the Eurovision, and it'd be getting very exciting down there. Because the whole of the world is about to turn up for Rotterdam. Eurovision 2021. Yeah, that might be a thing actually, Louisa. I feel like I know so many of you now. It could be ruined if we met in person. Yeah. Safe for the quiz. Safe for the quiz. So down in me and my daughter were gonna go to the Eurovision last year. We had tickets. We had plane tickets. We had a hotel. We were gonna go to Rotterdam. Managed to sell the tickets, at the early days of things shutting down because we realised pretty early on there's no way we're going to Rotterdam. So we managed to sell the ticket. Managed to cancel the hotel, so didn't miss out. Managed to cancel the flight. EasyJet got the money back, so we didn't lose any money, but it was so disappointing. And we just don't have any money this year. So, and I don't think you can go anyway this year. I think it's like Eurovision, but with no crowd. So that's my hope for 2022. Get back to Eurovision, wherever it might be. Saves us a fortune drinking Dom Perignon at home rather than the pub. Yeah. You can save up to £5 a bottle just drinking that at home. Safe bros, bro SCs. Party in Prudhoe with me Auntie Julie. Works in Adam and Eve party. I don't know what's going on there. Local chat. Yeah, 1 year tomorrow since first lockdown, 23rd. Yeah, sounds about right. Well, you're all welcome. I'll be back to doing, well, hopefully as many as I can. 4 or 6 quizzes a week, maybe 8 more. I mean, before lockdown, I was doing 8 quizzes a week. I don't think I'll go back to doing that many. Because I will do some online stuff. What's your first pub quiz? I don't know yet. I haven't spoken to the bar. I need to speak to the bars this week, really. See what they're planning. Which pub? Well, the most likely is, it depends what day of the week do the restrictions come off. I don't know. I really don't know. I've not spoken to them. But Brass Monkey Leaf is a strong candidate. That would be my Monday, 7 o'clock. I might end up not going back to the same days. I don't know. I'm just going to talk to each pub. I was doing 8 pubs per week, right? Aye, Brass Monkey Leaf's all right. Aye, hopefully. Nah, not a Banshee Labyrinth. No, God. Couldn't he do a quiz in the Banshee Labyrinth? Too mental. Beer garden quizzes. Yeah, it's a good idea. I think the thing is, when people are outdoors, it's that kind of atmosphere, isn't it? It's not really pub quizzy. Pub quizzy is very much an indoor thing. I think, prove me wrong, obviously, but oh man, I wish I could work out the sound. I'm going to have to go back over it. Because I've got a guy set up now for Wednesday night. So I've got to solve the sound before then. Because I don't know if you were here when I did Jodie from the Green Party. He stood as a candidate for Westminster a couple of years ago. A couple of elections ago. So the idea is to have someone from the different parties come on one at a time, just one at a time, give them 10 questions, 55 points at stake, and then keep a league table. Basically work out via pub quiz who's the best party. So I got this guy from Lib Dems. He wants to come on Wednesday. He's agreed to come on Wednesday. And I think he's a current MSP. No, he's a candidate. An actual Labour MSP got back to me today. So that's going to be good. But obviously I need to fix the sound first. So I thought I'd fixed it. So obviously the problem wasn't my speakers in here. I'm going to have to do some testing. What's the pub that's like Frankenstein House? Well, I think there's like a theme pub up on George Forthbridge just called Frankenstein's. It's like a... How do you say? Like a tourist place, I've not tried Willie Rennie directly. I mean, I just started hitting some emails and Twitters today of Lib Dems, and some of them were the first get. In fact, one of them got back and said, "Aye, I know your quiz. I'll come to your quizzes, or I've been to your quiz anyway." It's one of the list candidates, one of the female list candidates for the Lib Dems for Lothian. She said she wasn't sure. It might be a bit pressure doing a quiz live. But another guy, some prospective MSP, he jumped right in. It says on his Twitter profile, inveterate quizzer. So it's like, all right, he'll do it. Couple of marquees outside, a couple of pubs down here, perfect for outdoors. Yeah, marquee helps, but then that's indoors then, really, isn't it? It's the open air thing just makes people booze and fight and shout, It's like sound-wise, Most of the places I do don't have space for that kind of thing, to be honest. City pubs, Used to be a church. Is that the one I'm thinking of? George Forthbridge. It looks like an old church. First nursery was in that building. Ah, right. Marty Pello. I get Marty Pello. He can do the marking. I'll draw in the ladies. Right, I gotta go. It's 10 to 9. Gotta get my lovely daughter to bed. She was off today. Not feeling too well. I might have what she's got, I don't know. But she got better, so hopefully she'll be alright to go back to school tomorrow, And I'll see you all again on Wednesday if you're about, if you're doing Wednesday, or Friday if you're doing Friday. Thanks for coming to the quiz tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to upload your scores. That's the last thing I always say. If you didn't already upload your scores, please do that. Also, I'll give you the link for Deadpool, because to play for April, you just have to get your entry for Deadpool in before the end of March. So, where's that? Here it is. And just in case there's anyone sitting there going, oh, my goodness. Dr. Paul works hard. I should give him a wee tip, you know. Then I'll just I'll put the donation link in one last time. And if you can feel it within your heart to help my daughter, my poor daughter, and me, and the missus, then that'd be cool. Bye, Denise. Thank you very much. Indeed. Aye, she's all right. She's fine. Very, very resilient, both mentally and physically. Cheered me up. Yeah, it cheered me up as well. So thanks, Richard. And I'll see you all later. I'm looking forward to seeing the scores, actually. In fact, I'm going to have a quick look at the scores. Just before I go. Because I've worked out I can do this and I can show you. All I've got to do is hide the email column so that I don't inadvertently share everybody's emails. And then if I put this column largest to smallest, that should sort the scores, and then I can show you. So I'll stop that screen. And then... No, not that button, Paul. Come on. Been doing this for a while now. Should know which buttons to press, you know. Right, here we are. So I am Smarticus at the top. Let's make them big so you can see. Laura and Marion right up there. Chameleons, Let's Get Quizzical, Triangulation, Peter Middlemass. Quizballers, Fat Boy got a set. We'll go down to 40s, and then Huey Lewis and the Clues. Oof. 40 points. So what about our team of the day? Viva La Viva, wasn't it? Did they not upload? Looks like they didn't upload. Oh, their Spedge just appeared. 54-ish. That's not very good for sorting, is it? Spedge, 54-ish. See, that's what I do. Just make it 54. Then I can sort it. 54-ish. We are one. It's a good team name. Pajero, Jocks Nomad. Somewhat damp biscuits? No. That's horrible. Triangulation. JD. It's pretty business-like, isn't it? Quizballers. Cool. Right, I'm out of here. I'll see you all later. Bye.